With this video, we're going to start one of the most important concepts that we deal with in chemistry math. We're going to use this over and over and over again. So it's really important that you pay close attention. And if you have questions at the end of this video, you reach out to work with me. One thing that we use constantly in chemistry math are conversion factors or equivalent statements. Anytime we have two things that equal one another, we can turn them into an equivalent statement or a conversion factor. Well, what is that? Simply, it's turning the ratio into a fraction. Notice if I have 12 eggs, that's 1 dozen eggs. I could say that I have 12 eggs per every 1 dozen. Now, yeah, I abbreviated it, but I think you know what I mean here. Another way we could say this that means exactly the same thing is 1 dozen is equal to 12 eggs. If we can make it into a fraction, this is going to help us change from one unit to another quite quickly in something we call dimensional analysis. So this is the first step. This is where we got to start. Does it seem easy? I hope so. Let's try the next one. I didn't give myself quite enough room, but we'll just go right down here. If I have 100 years, that's the same as 1 century. Or I could say 1 century is the same as 100 years. Those are interchangeable. It doesn't have to have a 1 in it. For instance, if you're a runner or a waddler like I am, you know that 3.1 miles is the same thing as 5 kilometers. But you could also write that as 5 kilometers is the same thing as 3.1 miles. Anytime you have two measurements equal to each other, they can be changed into a conversion factor.